This is Chef Mark with Contract Appliance, a luxury division of Appliance Factory and Mattress Kingdom. I'm going to show you some tips and tricks in making the world's best mashed potatoes. First thing we need to do is peel our potatoes. I prefer a peeler that's kind of got this vertical peeling blade and it's wobbly. That's what I prefer. And what I like to do is hold my peeler kind of like a pencil, and I'm going to work away from me. If I get a little blemish, I just kind of peel the same area 4 or 5 times to kind of work that blemish. But if I do have something deep, a lot of potatoes have this little knob, and that knob is to reach in there and pull out little blemishes from your potatoes. So once I peel my potatoes, I want to get them into cold water immediately so they don't turn brown. And I think a key tip is when you're making mashed potatoes, always start your potatoes in cold water so that they cook really even. The next step is to cook the potatoes. So I've got my potatoes in cold water. I'm going to bring them up to a boil, reduce them down to a simmer, and they take about 45 minutes. I want them to be fork tender before I go ahead and smash them. My potatoes are perfectly cooked. They took about 45 minutes, and now I'm going to mash them. And when I mash my potatoes, I like to use a ricer. So this device very gently mashes my potatoes. So I'm going to take a small amount of potato, set them into my ricer, and here we go. It's called a ricer because the potatoes look like rice when you're done processing them. Now that my potatoes have been through the ricer, I'm going to finish them. I'm going to take some cream and butter that I heated in a pot, brought to a simmer. I also maintain the temperature with my potatoes. I keep them warm by mashing them back into the pot that I cooked them in. That way they maintain a good warmth. It's important for the best mashed potatoes to have everything be warm. To have your potatoes warm, your butter and cream be warm as well. And also, this is a very important tip, don't overwork your potatoes. You want to move them as little as possible. And the way I do that is I add my cream and butter first, and I estimate about how much I need. So, I did 6 potatoes, that's about 2.5 cups of cream and about 1/4 pound of butter. I'm going to add my salt, and then I want to add white pepper. And the reason I want white pepper is so it doesn't show. Now, I'm going to give this one gentle stir and see if that's the right amount of cream. I think that's going to be perfect. I think I nailed it on the amount. That's all it takes. I'm not going to whip these for several minutes because the more you whip them, the more you get glutinous development, or that's sticky, and we want light and fluffy. So those are my tips and tricks for the world's best mashed potatoes. This is Chef Mark with Contract Appliance, the luxury division of Appliance Factory and Mattress Kingdom.